that's pretty good.
Was that good?
Yeah, that
All
was
right.
good.
Well, we're off and running then. Welcome to the Slide Podcast. We're going to do things a little bit different tonight, but Lila Brickwall Bratch is joining me tonight. How are you doing,
Heck
Bratch?
yeah. Doing good. How about you?
I am doing great. Doing great. Lots of stuff going on. Our show continues to grow, and that's always a positive thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, does anybody ever recognize you? Like, I saw you online or I saw some of your videos or anything.
I haven't had anybody. My teammates have seen it though.
Okay, okay. I know every once in a while I'll get like, are you the guy? But it's super super rare as well. I was just curious. So, what's new in California?
Nothing much. Still hot.
Yeah, well, it's cooling down here. I mean, as much as I mean, I don't like every day as 90 degrees, but you know, I hate to see it turn to 20 degrees. Lila, you don't even know what that's like. It's not
I've been snowboarding.
where though.
uh, I think it's called China Peak or something. I don't know.
In California though.
I don't know.
You were
I
probably
haven't been
you were
there.
probably
Yeah, I was little. I was
snowboarding.
like 7.
Oh,
Yeah, I think the
it
last
was
time I
probably
snowboarded, I
30
was like
degrees.
7.
Yeah.
Probably. And I just had all the snow gear on and everything.
Yeah, so you probably didn't feel anything. So we have to go outside without all that snow gear on to go get in our cars. But I will say there's some people out there, like people that live in Minnesota, Michigan, like they're used to negative temperatures. And
hmm
yeah, you can keep that stuff. So anyway, how's school going?
Going good.
Getting a lot of homework?
No, no, not a lot of homework. It's just like we're getting into the actual school stuff. It's not like intro stuff anymore. So we
Mm-hmm.
got to do actual notes and work and stuff. And they're like, all right, guys, we're getting into the groove of things now.
You're
No,
like, hold
we're no
on, I
playing
haven't
around
got there
anymore. I'm
yet.
like, no, I'm not ready yet.
Well, that's fun. Talked to Jake the other banana Jake the other day, and he was getting a
Yeah.
ton of homework. So at
Oh,
least they're taking it easy on you so far. So
yeah.
well, I don't know if your mom told you or not, but Stinger Sports out of Fort Mill, South Carolina, is now our some of our first partners. So
She did tell me.
yeah, so we're gonna do some cool collaborations, and I actually got invited to come up to their grand opening facility in Fort Mill, and that's November 7th. And Mark
That's
Paul's
cool.
gonna be there. There's some other social media. I started to say celebrity, but I definitely don't include myself into that. So, and get this. I get to play in their softball tournament that they have coming up. That's messed up,
Yikes.
Lila. Look, I had to fill out this questionnaire and I had to list my skill level. And it was like beginner, intermediate, good or great, and then like professional softball player or something. What do you think I rated myself?
Uh, below beginner, hopefully.
That is like you have zero confidence in me, and that hurts my heart.
What'd you rate yourself as?
Intermediate, because
Oh, that's
now
cap.
that's what.
That's cap. That's not true.
Why? Based on what? What? How do you know that? Like, I
I don't
am pretty
know.
good. I am pretty good. I mean, I didn't get to show off any of my glove work or anything while we were in Cleveland, but eh, I'm an old man. But I can still swing
Yeah.
back and catch a ball. So,
I don't know about that one.
well, that's messed up because I'm glad you're not close, or I'd have you out there playing with me. So, all right, well, let's get to our guest. Tonight we're doing something a little bit different, and it's actually already in effect. So, in the spirit of keeping the show moving along and not getting boring when I'm talking, we now have the ability to veto the conversation and move on to a new topic. And how we do that is at any point in time, I get long winded, boring, just on a tangent. Lila or our guest can clap their hands twice and they get to take over and change the subject. So we haven't came up with a cool name for that yet, but
we got to.
yeah, we got to really come up with something cool. But anyway, so let's get to our guest. Joining us tonight, Miss Sophie Silverstein. How are you doing, ma'am?
I'm good.
Good. Now, tell us where you're joining us from.
I'm from Tucson, Arizona.
Arizona. Okay.
We were complaining about heat. She's like in the death of it right now.
I know she's like cry me a river here. Like,
Yeah.
Sophie, what's the temperatures out there right now?
I think it's like 100 right now.
Okay, that's a big difference from me. What are you at now, Lila?
I'm at, let me see, 97.
But you got no humidity though.
Like, no, yeah, it's 90, completely different.
97 here would feel like probably 105. Like it's miserable with the humidity. So Sophie from Arizona. Now, let me tell you how Sophie got to the show. Is Sophie was looking at some of our content, I think, and she sent me a message, and she let me know very clearly that she belongs on this show. And I appreciated the confidence. And so, Sophie, welcome to the slide.
Thank you.
Now, we're going to turn the whole show over to you, and we're going to let you just navigate the rest of the conversations. Is that okay?
Sure.
She's game for it, Lila. She's game. All right. Well, tell us a little bit about yourself, and tell us. There's some cool stuff about you that I want to make sure that we get out today. And so, tell us which sports you play, baseball or softball. Tell us about a little bit about yourself, and then at the end, we want to know what your favorite cereal is.
Okay. So, I play baseball and softball for in club and any leagues, and then for school, I play football, volleyball, and soccer. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Wait a minute. Which football are you playing? Flag?
Oh, yeah, it's flag.
Or flag?
Yeah.
See, we don't have flag in any of our schools right now. So
I think they're gonna try to have it at my high school. I don't know though.
It's going to be in the Olympics in 2028.
Yeah.
So got to start getting girls ready. All right. So you play a lot of sports. Tell us about yourself. Tell us about growing up. What did you love about baseball and softball that made you stick with it?
So baseball, my sister played when I was little, and I always loved watching her. So when I was about 5, I got in a club, and I don't know, I just always loved the feeling of it, and I made so many friends and just so many great memories.
So you said your sister played baseball?
Yeah, she did.
Oh. Now, how long did she stick with baseball?
So she played about until her 8th grade year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then so you're like, I can do this too.
Yeah, and I want to play throughout high school.
Very cool. Very cool. Now, leave us with this for this part. What's your favorite cereal?
Oh, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
That's competing against my Fruity Pebbles. That's becoming.
He likes Fruity Pebbles, and they're not even that good.
She's gonna try to she's trying to hate on me for my cereal, Sophie.
Yeah, I am.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's just not my. I like Skittles. I like fruity things. I like the flavors. I mean, Skittles cereal, that'd be good. Not with the actual Skittles.
I got a question. So I know you play baseball and softball. How's the transition between the two?
So they're not that different. I mean, as far as the game is similar, and also, it's softball at this age is a little bit less competitive, but up there when you're up to bat, it's not that different except like the release point, but all the counts and all that are not different. And then in the field,
Mhm.
it's not different either, just
Mhm.
yeah.
So, like, when did you started playing baseball first?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. What age? How old are you now currently?
I'm 13.
13. Okay, so you're the same age as Lila.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, how was growing up in the game of baseball for you as a girl?
Yeah, so I mean, I think it's always been like cool being a girl playing baseball, but when I was little, I didn't really think of it that way. I kind of just thought of it as like, just playing. I didn't really think of it as
Mm-hmm.
anything like being weird as a girl or anything. Just, I just loved the game and I was just there and I didn't never really thought of it.
Hmm. So your teammates were probably majority boys.
Yeah,
They
they were all
accepted it and
yeah.
they were all cool with it.
Mhm.
That is awesome. That is
Yeah.
awesome. Lila is also 13 and she
Mhm.
plays baseball.
I played on the Trailblazers team with her. I told you
Oh,
this,
did you?
Aaron.
Well, I didn't know if you were on
Yes,
the same team with her at
we
Trailblazers.
were.
Yeah,
Oh,
we were on
well,
it
good.
together 2 times.
Talk to me about how Lila was as a teammate, and feel free to throw her under the bus any you want.
She was a great teammate. It was fun playing
Oh,
with
that's the
her.
wrong direction. I'm looking for. Give me some negative stuff about her. She gives me plenty. Is there any negative you can give me about her?
No, I don't think so.
Man, I thought you were going to give me some good information.
What about that, Aaron? Hmm?
No. So, how long have you been going to the Trailblazers events and stuff? Is it a multi-year thing for you?
Well, yeah. So I went my first year in fifth grade. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I went in fifth grade, and then I skipped the sixth grade year. And then I went again in seventh grade. So I've been there 2 times.
Gotcha. What's your best memory from going?
Oh, it was definitely cool meeting a bunch of other girls who like love baseball and all that, and it was
Mm,
really cool seeing a bunch of powerful women who also play baseball, and they made a career out of it. And I think it was a great time.
I thought you
well,
were about to bring up the home run derby.
Oh yeah, that was fun too.
She said, "Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's nothing.
well,
We
believe
don't we
me,
don't talk about it."
the big trophy behind her right there that says home run derby will
I
definitely
see
like.
it.
So let's just go ahead and ask Lila. I'm assuming you're a power hitter.
Well, I am, but I'm not really a home run hitter in like games and stuff. I'm like a number two, number three hitter, kind of just getting on base.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then your power shows up when you decide to enter a home run derby.
Yeah.
So now
Yeah.
the trophy behind you, now that's got an MLB logo on it. So I take that as that was that from this past Little League World Series?
Yeah, that one was from the Little League Home Run Derby, and then the diamond shaped one was from the Trailblazers Home Run Derby.
Wow. She hit some serious tanks, Lila. That's awesome. like, look, I talk about it always on the show, Sophie. I never hit a home run when I was playing. Maybe that's why Lila doubts my skills. But um, that is so freaking awesome.
Thank you.
Now, as you continue, are you looking to? I think you said this earlier, and I apologize. You're looking to stay in the baseball world through high school.
Yeah, I'll play through high school, and then I'm hoping to play softball in college.
Okay. Now, is it possible to get a softball scholarship or an agreement of some sort if you don't play softball in high school?
Yeah, so in high school for softball, a lot of the times you don't really get looks, so it's mostly in clubs. So I'll play club softball and high school baseball.
Okay, she's got it figured out.
Mhm.
You got an agent yet?
No.
She thought that was a serious question. Look, sometimes I ask questions that are just like completely off the wall where you just laugh at it. You don't even have to answer. So,
Okay.
all right, Lila, I'm gonna give it back to you.
All right. So you mentioned, or I know you've won 2 home run derbies. But how many bombs have you hit in the games?
So in baseball, I've hit like 4, and then softball, I haven't played as much, so I've only hit 1 so far.
Mm.
4 in baseball.
Mm-hmm.
You
That's
won 2 home run derbies? Gosh.
and she's just like when the lights come on and they're like, "Look, show us some. Let's see some fireworks." She's like, "Let me show you what I got."
Yeah.
Like, do you get nervous in those kind of events, or you just
Well,
relax, calm, cool, and collected?
yeah, I kind of just like calm myself down, and I don't really think much of it, just hitting the ball as hard as I can.
So, what do you do differently in the box? So, you said during games you're more of that contact on base percentage player. What do you do different in the box when you're ready to hit home runs?
Well, I feel like it's when I'm in the box, I just like in the home run derby, I
Mm-hmm.
kind of know what's coming. So, and I don't have like a team behind me, like trying to get on base for them. So I'm kind of just I'm up there for myself, competing.
Hmm.
I like that. What did you hear right there, Lila?
I heard that she's a team player.
That's exactly what I heard. I was making sure you heard that too.
I
That's
did.
that's good stuff. Um, man, home run derby champion. So which team do you play for in baseball?
So I'm playing for a few different teams. I'm kind of like a pickup player. I was taking a break for a while to get ready for the home run derby, but now that I'm back into it, I'll pick up from a few different teams. So
Now you're in Arizona. Is there a all girls team or anything out in that area?
yeah, there is. There's a team called the Peaches, and they're having a tournament pretty soon. And I think I might go play for them or another team.
Hmm. Wonder it's not that Peaches. I wonder if it's affiliated with the Peaches out in the Georgia. Wonder.
There's the Arizona Peaches and the Georgia Peaches. I think it's two different things.
Okay.
I don't know.
Now the Waves, they're based out of San Diego, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're familiar with the Ball Girls and well now the Sirens. I'm gonna tell. Look, there's a team. What? Don't.
No, what?
You're shaking your head like not. Don't talk about it or something.
No,
There's a
not like that. I mean, like, that was just for the one tournament. I'm still playing with the ball girls.
no. I know. Totally get it. But there was this team that showed up at Banana Ball tournament in Cleveland. They came to play Banana Ball like the Savannah Bananas do. They're called the Sirens, and they were beast out on that field. So, and Lila put the team together. It was really cool. So, um, I love watching girls play baseball. Like to me, that's more exciting than watching the dudes play. I'd rather watch, a 13U game than an MLB game, just because it's to me it's better, it's funner, it's more action. So, all right, Lila, I'm gonna let you continue your song.
Dang, hold on. We're already 19 minutes in. Hold on.
She,
How
she's
did that go
she's
so
not
quick?
she's not used to having to ask so many questions because I usually
Yeah,
like take the
we're
part.
already so far in.
I know, but no, not so. Now you're in Arizona. What's baseball like out in Arizona?
Hot.
You should have some nice complexes out there, though, right?
Yeah, there are a lot of nice complexes out here. Most of the fields are actually really nice, so there's not a
Yeah.
lot of like those junky fields.
Yep. There's some of those out here we play on. So, but that's good to hear, though. Most of them are all turf, probably, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think those are more like the high school fields, like
Okay.
for older kids. But yeah, there's a few for like 13U, 14U.
All right. I
I
got.
feel like that would suck even more because the turf gets way hotter.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
And like, there's reflection that comes off the turf too.
yeah.
Like you can feel that heat pumping off. Um, I had a question, and then Sophie, what do you do when you're not playing all these sports? Like, what do you do for fun? Like the person Sophie herself.
I really enjoy like doing art and like baking and all those kind of things.
Oh, so you're just a normal person like us. You're not just a home run derby winner or superstar.
Yeah.
So, if you get the chance to play baseball or softball in college, because, by the time you get there, you very well could earn yourself a scholarship in baseball. Where do you want to go?
Well, I think it depends on the level. Like, if the baseball is like at like a junior college or something, but the softball is like at a university D1, I think I would choose softball.
Gotcha. Gotcha. That makes sense. Lila, you got them hands ready just to clap, right? You're just waiting.
No.
She's like, keep it talking, Aaron. Keep it talking. All right, Lila, I'll give it back to you so you don't veto me.
All right, so I know the hitting you said it was not that much different, but I'm wondering, is it harder to hit softball pitching or baseball pitching?
Oh,
Ooh,
well,
good question.
to me, I feel like to me, baseball comes a lot more natural because I've been doing it my whole life, but I'd still say it would be harder to hit a baseball than a softball because in softball, the release point is the same every single time. But, and there's like, and in baseball, you can release anywhere, it's not.
Yeah, up here, over here.
Yeah.
I get you.
Do you guys see a lot of sidearm pitchers at your age? Baseball?
Not much.
Yeah,
No,
not a lot, but I have seen a submarine pitcher before, like one time.
really.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I was just curious. I'm interested. What age does a pitcher start dropping down and coming from the side? So I tried that. It didn't work.
My mom told me I should have learned it for banana ball. She was
Sidearm.
trying to make me, yeah, she was trying to make me learn how to do submarine pitching.
You know, it's a skill that you got to practice. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, as your body pulls in one direction, like your arm is going sometimes back across your body. So
Mhm.
it's definitely something that you got to practice for sure. If not, you're gonna take out some right-handed batters. So maybe even some left-handed heads. I don't know. What position do you like playing, Sophie?
So I like shortstop and center field, but mostly center field. It's really fun out there to chase down balls and throw people out.
Gotcha. Shortstop and center. We get away. You know what? We're starting to have a lot of center fielders on the show, Lila. I think the
Yeah,
last.
usually it's catchers.
I know it. Like we're shifting. Like this season, we're starting to get more outfielders, which is kind of cool. So Sophie, you haven't ever spent any time catching?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, see, there we go. We're breaking the mold. Normally we attract catchers, but hey, outfield needs love too, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's a center fielder. I'm assuming just based on position. This is how I look at certain positions. But center field, you must have a pretty good arm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're probably a little fast.
Yeah, I'd say so.
A little.
Is she fast? Well, I mean, like she wasn't going to take credit for it. How do you know she's so fast?
Because I played with her on Trailblazers, Aaron.
Well,
Come
tell us what you
on.
saw. Tell it like I wasn't there. Like tell us what you saw from Sophie.
I don't remember specifically. I just remember that she was really, really fast. Nothing specific.
Well, sounds like she's got a little bit of everything. She can hit for power. She can hit for average. She plays center field. She's fast. Sophie, what's your biggest opportunity right now?
Well, what do
What are
you
you
mean?
working on the most?
Um, like like hitting,
Yeah,
like those kind
baseball
of.
skills,
Yeah.
softball skills. What are you working on the most?
Well, I'm working on getting faster and also, hitting like I always do. Mostly, those
Yeah,
are the two main things.
gotcha.
Getting my arms
Now
stronger with more velocity.
that's a lot of work. Like, I mean, do you split? I mean, you split a lot of time between baseball and softball, like your club teams and stuff.
Well, I mean, I mostly practice like baseball, so softball is kind of like I usually just play games for softball.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, but I love baseball. So anytime I take most of my free time for it, and yeah.
Well, I mean, I've already heard two girls that play on the ball girls team made varsity softball for their high school, and I don't even think they played one inning of softball. Um, Annabelle is playing varsity
Yeah.
softball, and CK is
Yep.
now playing varsity softball.
Hmm.
Um, but I mean, the skills are transferable, that's for sure. But the
I
bases
think
are so short.
they've both played softball. I think they just played baseball for longer.
Oh,
But
okay.
then I think, because Crow, I think she's played softball for longer, but CK, I think it was more recent.
Hmm. Yeah, like I would have to imagine the game is a lot slower when you go from playing all baseball to softball. Does it seem that way, Sophie, or is it actually faster?
So the game time, like the innings go a lot faster in softball, but like the game speed, like you know, like the balls being hit, the pitches, everything goes a lot faster in baseball.
Okay. Hmm. All right, Lila, you're up.
I
Do
was thinking
what?
it might be the opposite, like softball was faster because it's so much smaller, so much of a smaller field.
Right. But what you're doing in softball, Lila, is you're reducing the square footage of action.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That's for Jen right there.
Yeah.
That's funny. All right, Lila, what you got?
Hold on, let me see. Okay. Who's your biggest inspiration?
Um, like somebody like in my family, or what? Who are you asking?
Anybody?
Like, well, who's your inspiration to in the baseball world?
Yeah.
Um, Definitely Bryce Harper, because he did so many things at like a young age, and he
Yeah, he
made
did.
it seem like possible to do anything. So
Yeah, that dude was on the cover of Sports Illustrated when he was still in high school.
Mm,
I have that Sports Illustrated too.
of course you do.
Oh, well, yeah. I got an autographed ball by him over there too. And all that junk that you see. That's all my Miami Hurricane stuff. I've got autographed Miami Dolphin balls.
Of course you do.
Of
Miami Dolphins.
course, the Dolphins. Are you a Cardinals fan, Sophie? Arizona Cardinals?
no, I'm an Eagles fan.
That's two in a row. That's two in a row. Eagles. We're gonna see what happens to the Eagles Friday night when they're playing in Brazil, where they can't even wear their team
We
colors.
can't wear green.
I know.
I don't even watch football, and I saw that. I thought that was so funny.
I
Of course,
know.
they put the two green teams in a place where you can't even wear green.
Yeah, somebody did not ask the right questions there. I mean,
Yeah.
somebody dropped the ball. Roger Goodell's got to figure that one out. But I mean, I had heard that they're even talking about like rescheduling the game or something. But because who knows what's going on? I mean, the reason they can't wear those colors is because of gang activity and that's gang colors and stuff. And they were told really not to even leave their hotel rooms because it would be unsafe. So anyway, I don't even. Oh, because I asked you what your football team was. I was like, why? How did we even get on
Yeah.
that topic? So I about had to clap myself out there. So it's called. Let's call it benched. I got benched. How does that work? You like
That
that?
works good. I like that.
Yeah, Sophie, you like that?
Yeah.
All right, so I've gotten benched once. So Lila,
Yeah.
let's see
Only
what you
once.
got. So you've met Veronica Alvarez and all those ladies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you get to stay in contact with some of those individuals that you meet out there at the MLB camp?
Yeah, I'm still in contact with like wait, who are you talking about? Like the girls or the
Well, girls or the coaches like Danae and Kelsey Whitmore, and you get to communicate with those ladies.
Yeah, I'm still in contact with Veronica Alvarez, and yeah, that's it, I think.
That's That's super cool because
Hmm.
I mean they're really paving the way. I mean, I am in total support of women being able to play baseball. that's because I know Lila, and as much as she gives me, a lot of hate. She's always dissing on me.
I do.
Y'all even know what that means when I say dissing on me? That's
Yes.
like an '80s thing. So I was
No,
just,
it's not.
yes, it is. Like 100%. You said cap earlier, and I called it, and I was like, "Oh, no capping." I know that one.
Oh,
I'm learning these terms, Sophie. I'm learning.
he's trying.
Riz. What else? Oh, everybody gets just thinks it's funny when I say Riz. Like,
Because
shoot,
you have the southern accent. It's like, Riz. I got the Riz.
Sophie, you see how she treats me. Like, that is just not okay. I guess it is.
I'm
All
just
right, Lila.
saying.
Well, do I really have a country accent? Is it really
It's,
strong?
yeah.
Sophie, is it really strong?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to speak better, but
There's nothing wrong with it. It's just funny.
Yeah, I think it sounds cool.
Yeah, it does sound
it
cool.
sounds
It's also,
cool.
I think
All
it's
right.
also funny though. The way you say some words, it's funny.
What else do I say that's funny?
Uh, I can't think of any
That's all
more.
right. Yeah, we don't have to make fun of more things that I say, but you got more questions, Brick Wall Bratch?
I do.
Let's
Uh,
hear them.
I heard, or I assume that you've been to a lot of tournaments, baseball and softball. So, what's your favorite one that you've ever been to?
That's a hard one. Um, I don't know. I mean, all of them are so great in so many ways. I mean, I don't know. I've played with a lot of different teams. It usually depends on the team I'm with, Like,
Hmm.
they make it fun, or like, yeah, it just depends who I'm with. So I don't know.
I can understand that. Yeah, I could definitely see that. I mean, it's like going on a vacation with people you like or you don't like. That will dictate really how the vacation is. So, yeah.
Yeah, we're running
Lila,
out of things to talk about.
no, we're not. I'm looking at you like you about to veto me or something. I'm
I'm
actually
not.
cautious. I'm actually cautious tonight.
No,
Sophie,
it's
where
worse.
you
I'd
want to
rather you
go?
talk.
Okay, okay. Sophie, you look into Oklahoma would be a big softball school I'd want to go to. Oklahoma on your radar?
Well, I really want to go to the U of A because it's close, and I don't really want to go. I don't want to go out of state too much, but if it does take me out of state, I would be up to that.
Yeah. I know Bella Dayton. She started, I think, the University of Arizona, and then she transferred to Texas. And I think there was a few more transfer out of Arizona, even to Oklahoma. So Arizona's got a really good softball program, they don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Lila, do you see you going over to softball at any time?
I don't know, honestly. I'm just kind of doing whatever's the funnest for me right now. I'm
I
just
get
gonna
it.
try to keep rolling with baseball for as long as I can.
Now, see, Lila's a catcher, Sophie. You probably already know that since you
Yeah.
guys were teammates. Um, and I got to watch her play. She's pretty good. I was impressed.
Yeah, she
You know,
is good.
yeah. I mean, I was I was I was in shock because I got to see a lot of these girls play that I hadn't ever seen in person or got a chance to meet, and I was just the biggest fan. Like, and the coaches that were there, like our banana coaches, like Viro texted me the last day. I don't know if I told you this, Lila. I told your mom, but
Mm-mm.
Coach Viro from the Bananas, they were over at Progressive Field and championship day. I got a text in the middle of your game asking me how you
Mhm.
guys were doing, like what the score was and how you guys, because he wanted to see you guys pull it out. But it was good. It was good. Now, Arizona, I mean, it's hot. What is there to do in Arizona other than just play ball because it's like hot.
I don't know. There's not really a lot of things. I mean, there's not like a lot of fun, famous things here. Not that
Yeah,
I live by, at least.
yeah. I would like living out in Arizona though, because she said it was. Did you say it was 100?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, but that don't feel like 100. So I could do that. You guys
It
just don't
does
have
feel like
seasons in.
100.
But see, that's your definition of 100. You guys spend more time on the East Coast, Lila, and you'll understand where I'm coming from. It's the humidity is it's just unrealistic. Like
It's
it's
still, it gets to like 112, like here. I've been in my town, it's been to 115 when I was live.
really.
When I was little. I was little, but I was live.
Somebody told you. Somebody told you. Sophie, you got any hidden talents or anything that we should know about?
Um, I don't think so. I mean,
No?
no.
Okay. All right. Well, look, school's back for you, right?
Yeah.
How is it going?
It's going good. You know, just school.
Yeah.
You getting a lot
Fair
of
enough.
homework already? Because I'm giving everybody the opportunities to call out their teachers if they want to call them out. Got anybody you want to call out because they're just giving too much work these days?
No. I mean, I don't really get a lot of homework. So.
That's good. I haven't had anybody yet that wanted to put their teachers on blast, so that's a good thing too, I guess. I mean, like we had some people getting homework like first week of school, and like that's just cruel and unusual punishment right there. So, but guess what, Sophie? Guess who this dude's teacher was?
Who?
His mom. He was homeschooled.
Mhm.
I asked him if he wanted to call out his teacher, and then after that, I realized his teacher was his mom. So,
Do you hear that, Aaron?
did I hear what? Me talking?
The no, the text ping thing. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I haven't
No?
heard anything. No. It's probably
It might, hold
a
on.
device that those.
It's, yeah, I think it's connected to my mom's phone probably.
Yeah, but oh well. Have you ever tried pitching, Sophie?
Oh, I am a pitcher. Yeah.
Oh, you do pitch.
Mhm.
Okay, righty or lefty?
Righty.
Righty. Gotcha.
Yeah.
What's your jersey number?
4.
Now that's a different kind of number. What makes you choose 4?
It's a family number. It's like been passed down. You know, it's like our go-to. So.
Gotcha.
That's mine too. I got one
I was
number
about to
4 too.
say, yeah, that's yours. What
Hold
do you
on, I'm
wear
trying to
for?
show the shirt. Yachty.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, look, Sophie, like according to everything that I've heard so far, like you're destined for greatness.
Oh well.
And I mean, what do you think? It sounds like you are.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean, I think you'll be wearing probably that USA at some point in time, maybe even on a jersey.
yeah. That's the
Is that a
goal.
goal of yours?
Yeah.
Is that a goal of yours? Is to represent USA and playing baseball?
Yeah, it is.
Like what I really don't understand, Lila, and maybe you can help me understand this, but is it just because like why don't the women's USA team get more recognition? Like because I guess it's not officially a part of the Olympic sports.
Yeah, I think that's probably it.
I mean, there's so many people out there that don't know that this team exists,
Mhm.
and like that's when like and those players can ball. So, how
Mhm.
often do you practice a week, Sophie?
Well, right now that I'm getting back into it, not really, but like by myself or like
Mm-hmm.
in a team.
No, you're by yourself as
Oh, by
well.
myself every day.
What do you do?
I hit, I throw, I do sprints, I work out and I run.
All right,
Wow.
you caught me at sprints. I do, I'll do some hitting and some throwing, but I am not running for fun.
That's not for fun. It's so she can get
Mm-mm.
faster. That's how you build up your leg strength, like
I'm a catcher. I got
acceleration.
enough leg strength. I think I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good on
well,
leg strength.
you better you got if you're a catcher, you better like run, walk, do a lot of it because them knees will start to get like old
Yeah,
and you got to take care of them.
like yours.
See, see, there. Yes, my knees do give me problems. I'll happen to tell you that I had to go to the chiropractor today because I messed up my
Oh,
back this weekend. Um, I was just pouring like picking up dog food and my back like just went out. So
hey,
I
did it
felt,
work?
huh?
Did the chiropractor work though?
Oh yeah, it did.
Heck
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. He got me back. I couldn't stand up straight after I walked out of his office. I told
Oh,
him. So it was pretty rough. Sophie, I see you laughing. You trying to laugh at me now. So well, that's cool. Do you train by yourself, or do your parents train with you?
Yeah, my dad, he puts me through everything, like the workouts and the throwing and the hitting.
Awesome, very cool. Now, what do you if for some reason you don't get drafted to either play in the MLB or to play on a softball pro team? What do you see yourself doing in the future?
Like as a career.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, when I get like a job, I want to be a vet and or like
Oh,
in the medical field somewhere. I really just want to help people.
you said vet. That's helping pets.
Yeah.
So is it people or
helping
pets?
people
Well,
with their
either
pets.
one, either one.
Look, I'm all for like being a veterinarian. Like I love animals. Like I seriously want to go to like one of these safari places and like hang out with some tigers and lions and stuff like
Yeah.
that would be fun. But I think vet like that's a lot of schooling,
Hmm.
but that is one of the coolest professions I think's out there just cuz I love animals so much. So, all right, well we're getting close to the end here, Sophie. Got to ask you our last question that we always ask. Is there anything that you'd like to tell us that we haven't found out yet?
Um, no, not that I've already told you.
Okay, okay.
Fair enough.
Well, Lila, you want to set her up?
All right. So thank the listeners, Aaron. Come on.
What'd she say? What'd you say?
You know the drill. You got to thank your listeners.
Oh, I do, but you still got to ask her our last question. We don't do
But you
that
thank the
until after.
listeners first.
I don't ask the last question. I don't do that until.
Mm-mm. You tell them first, and then you ask the question, and then we do the end.
See, Sophie, this is where Lila is completely wrong. All right. And I get to tell her right now. All right, Sophie, here we go. You are walking up to bat. What is going to be your walkout song?
Oh, this is easy. It's the same every time. Dancing in the Country by Tyler Hubbard.
Dancing in the Country. Okay. Now, do you like country music out there in Arizona?
Yeah.
All right. Well, those country music singers sound country like me. So, I mean, that's good. Country music is good soul music these days. All right. She got some country music there, Lila. Now, we'll get to Lila's part. Is so at the end of every show, you started our show and you're going to end our show, okay? So at the end of every show, we're going to say, until next time, Sophie, and you're going to say, we'll catch you on the slide.
Okay.
Oh, I actually do remember now. You do thank the listeners now, because I remember one time I did it too early, and then you got mad at me. You didn't get
I
mad
didn't
at me, but
I didn't get
you didn't
mad
get mad. You didn't get mad, but it was funny.
at you. Yeah. All right. Well, before we do that, Sophie, I'm going to thank our listeners. And yeah, we'll go from there. Lila, you're going to get out in time to go to practice.
Wait,
All
Mm-hmm.
right. Well,
what did I
listen.
say again? Sorry.
We'll catch you on the slide.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say until next time. You'll say we'll catch you on the slide.
Okay.
Yep.
There we go.
But seriously, everybody listening, Sophie, thank you for finding us on social media, requesting to be here on the show with us. Um, Like that's what we're totally. We want to meet the most coolest. What's a new term for cool? Is there a new word for cool?
Not really.
You got to come up with a new word for that. Can't say drippy. I mean, drippy is. I don't see a lot of drip right now outside of all them trophies and rings behind her. I don't know. We want to find the coolest kids out there. Kids that have done great things on the baseball diamond, on the softball diamond, and off the field. There's great things that happen. And if you know someone out there, please send them our way. We love meeting, new players and new superstars of our future. So, and I'm pretty sure Silverstein is going to be a name we're going to hear about in the future. So I appreciate you very much, Sophie, for being here on the show with us. Okay.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
All right. Until next time.
We'll catch you on the slide.
There we go.
We thank you for toughing it out and pushing through. Now, let's go teach the world great sportsmanship, leadership, to go inspire someone through your dedication and excitement for the game. Make sure to smash the like and follow button on all social media at The Slide Podcast Show and The Slide Pod on Twitter. Plus, leave us a review and feedback. Until next time, we'll catch you on the slide.